Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Christian, and welcome back to another RF Online PlayPark video. So for today's video, we are in the Nexus server, and we're gonna talk about the recent and kinda controversial Chip Breaker Challenge event, which was held last October 28th. So it's very recent. Uh, yeah, let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the rules of this chip breaker challenge. It's actually posted in the RF Online Facebook page. I'll just post a link in the description. Basically, it's not a free-for-all. There's a targeted chip for each race. So as you can see in the video, Accretia is here in the Cora chip because CCC is the target of Accretia. So Cora can only defend against Accretia, and their target is Bellato chip. So we were actually DPSing the Bellato chip earlier, but we decided to full def. And of course, Bellato had to target Accretia chip, which for some reason they didn't DPS the Accretia chip. And yeah, they decided to just wait for a last hit in the Cora chip. So at first, like I said, we were attacking Bellato chip, but due to the massive disadvantage of the map, it's if you check out the crag map, the BCC chip is actually very far from the Cora portal and the Accretia portal as well. So it takes a long time for Cora players to go to Bellato chip, as compared to the Accretia chip. It's much nearer to the core chip and vice versa. So that's also the reasons why, one of the reasons why Cora is always breaking the Accretia chip. It's much nearer. So I think that's also the reason why GMs decided to let the Cora Alliance target the Bellato chip so that, they won't be targeting Accretia chip all the time, which I think some of the Accretia players are already complaining to the GMs. So yeah, and Race Alliance is not allowed, so that's why there's no Bellato here. They can't defend another race's chip, but they can drop nukes. So yeah, interesting rules. So anyway, um, like I said, we were first trying to defend the chip, like what we're doing here. So if ever, it's gonna be a draw. But if not, well, at least we will try to get the last hit on the chip breaker. Because according to the rules, you can still get a prize, like 10,000 cash points, if you get the kill on the chip breaker and it's your chip that got destroyed. So it's better than making it a draw. So at least we get to win some of the prizes. So yeah, let's talk about the winners and the losers of this actual chip breaker challenge. So first, obviously, the winner of the chip breaker challenge is the race who got the last hit, which is the Accretia Empire. So of course, I'm Cora. I was hoping that the Cora Alliance would win, but overall, I think it's still good. It's also good that the Accretia Empire got the win because they did all the work. So they were DPSing the core chip for maybe 1 hour and 50 minutes. So it's gonna be bad for them if the Bellato would get the last hit and just do a KS like the last chip breaker challenge where they were able to get the KS last hit. So yeah, it's good for the Accretia Empire. And also, as you all know, the Accretia Empire is actually losing most of their players because of they're always getting beaten by the Cora race. And I think some of the famous players and shoutcasters from Accretia Empire are now promoting a private server, RF Initium, I think. And Accretia is strong there, so I think some of the players are going there. And I think some of the Accretia are transferring to Bellato. So that's just what I read from the comments section on a previous post. So this is good. It's a good equalizer if Accretia Empire would at least win a chip breaker challenge, to boost their morale, because it's kind of very discouraging if you're always losing events and losing in game. So yeah, good for them. And it's also very surprising that the chip breaker was a low B. I think it's not even level 75. So yeah, it's good for low Bs, because usually low Bs don't spend much or don't really spend anything in the game. So if you win like 15,000 cash points, which is the winner if you get the last hit and you die. So it's a good help for a non-spender. For spenders, it's not much, but for non-spenders, it's a good thing. So yeah, that's about it. Is overall good for the Accretia Empire. So next, we're gonna talk about another winner of the Chip Breaker Challenge. Although the Cora Alliance lost, our chip got destroyed. Well, it's still good that we were able to get the last hit, or we were able to kill the chip breaker, because if you get the last hit on the chip breaker, you get at least 10,000 cash points, which is not bad. So you can buy a lot of in-game stuff like gems and premium services and other things, generators from the cash shop and bazaar. And it's also good, it's our guildmate from the Descent Guild, Scarlet Chance. So he's a summoner, and it's actually very interesting because he was saying that he got disconnected and he didn't know he was able to kill the chip breaker. I think it was his Isis or Hecate who was able to get the last hit. So that's nice, right? It's also one of the advantages of being a Cora Alliance summoner. If ever you're not able to get the last hit, you still have your Isis or your summon to do the job or finish the job for you. So yeah, that's good. Um, very good job for the chip breaker killer. So now we're gonna talk about the race who got the short end of the stick here in the recent chip breaker challenge. It's actually the Bellato Union. So at first I was very disappointed when they didn't attack the Accretia chip, and they just decided to wait for a last hit. But anyway, it's their call. Maybe it's um, because of their alliance, which is not really allowed. But if you read the rules of the chip breaker challenge, it doesn't say that you're not allowed to not do anything and just wait for a last hit. So yeah, I guess some of the players just got bored because some of my buddies are in the Bellato Union. They were saying that they had to wait for more than an hour and do nothing, and they just tried to get the last hit, and they didn't get the last hit. So yeah, and they weren't even able to get the kill on the chip breaker, because if Bellato Union was able to kill the chip breaker, the killer would at least get 5,000 cash points. So yeah, so that's about it for the Bellato Union. But I guess it's okay for them because they're still allied with Accretia Empire. Maybe they're thinking that at least one of them, at least Bellato or Accretia, would win. I think they're okay with that. I'm not sure because I'm not Bellato. So I was just hoping that they would have done more. So anyway, that's about it. Overall, from a gamer perspective, I think it's okay. It balances the game, because if it's always Cora winning events, winning the chip war, I think people will eventually get bored. So it's a good equalizer that the results of this chip breaker challenge. Well, anyway, tell me what you think of this recent event in the comments section, and don't forget to drop a like and also subscribe for more RF Online PlayPark videos. My name's Christian. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.